and now Brinston doesn't want to play backgammon with Tafina. It's gotten very, very dramatic around here with the backgammon. I kind of regret it. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Going Medieval. The Kingdom of Dave, our fledgling colony here, getting its feet on the ground. We've set up places for people to sleep and places for people to eat. Fundamentals covered, sleeping and eating. The next thing we've got to get going is research, because we don't know how to do anything at all, including growing crops. We have no idea how to grow anything. So right now, our only food is what we walked in the door with and what we might be able to hunt. We may come back to a little hunting a little later on, but I wanted to start by getting, well, another room going, basically. So let me zoom up here. I had this whole area earmarked for something anyway, and what I'd like to do, if I can kind of get, you know, guys, now that you're up, now that you're awake, could you actually just go ahead and cut those trees down? They're just sort of vaguely in my way, so if you can get those down, I'd appreciate that. I want to put a wall here next to the staircase, just so I have a neat little landing. I think that's fun. You know what? I'm going to put another one of those up too. When that's up there, I might put a little fence up there as well. You know, safety, handrails, that kind of thing. But I want to get going on the idea of like a researchy room kind of thing. Let's get this to go over there. Apparently, I've made the decision there's going to be no windows on that side, but I will put a couple over here. And let's get this to go like this. And then along, I'll put a window maybe there, and then there. Okay, wall, that'll be a window. It's all going to be 100% fine. Put a window, no, not like that, like that. Put a window in there and a window in there. And then call me when you're done with all of that, and I'll figure out how the rest of it is going to go. Yeah, a little light deforestation, and the materials are coming together for my second floor here. What if we did, say, where are fences? I forget where fences are. Is that Misk? It is Misk. Okay, good. I'd like to have a fence up here because, you know, safety on the handrails. Although, I think if I put it there, that's just going to be a pathing nightmare. Ooh, maybe not a fence. I'd love it if that snapped to the edge like that. Make a little handrail, but doesn't look like I'm going to get away with that. What else is in here? Oh, banners. Oh, we should get a banner. It's wood, though. I'm kind of using wood for something else right now. We'll come back to banners. We're definitely getting a whole bunch of banners. No, Dave, you didn't want the butchering table. You actually wanted the research table. That's what we're looking for here. Let's get a research table right there. And then they're kind of moaning about not having any leisure activities right now. The only one I've got for you guys, apart from the religious icons and altars and temples and whatever it is you people are doing, it's a backgammon table. So I'll get you one of those. I don't know who's wicked into backgammon, but you're going to have to learn to love it because it's the only game I've got for you. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more deforestation around here. We are chewing through wood right now. I know that's a lot of trees I just earmarked for you guys, but if you could get on that, that'd be super. We have already somewhat decimated the local landscape. It's fine, it's fine. Eric's construction level 12 now. It's all 100% fine. Oh, that reminds me, seeing as I'm looking at deer right now, I don't think in the stockpile zone, in the food stockpile zone, no, I didn't. I need to allow carcasses. So they need to be able to bring the dead animals in here. Possibly not dead humans. I mean, I'm not taking cannibalism off the table. I'm just saying we're not going to lead with that. We're not going to open with cannibalism. It's certainly an option for later. But yeah, you guys can put dead carcasses of animals in there when we hunt them. You know what? Let's get a little hunting going on. This deer right here. We're going to hunt you. Yeah, Brinston's in on it. Brinston's all about the hunting. He's got the longbow out. He is going out to take a shot at this deer. Let's see how you do. You have a skill in marksmanship. Let's see how you do here. And yeah, there you go. You got a hit in. You got a hit. And it's charging right for you, man. It's right in front of your face. Get it. Get it. Oh, nicely done, Brinston. 2 hits, and that thing is all done. Oh, I knew there was a reason I hired you, Brinston. Okay, well, you guys should be set up. Yeah, you will butcher raw meat forever. So you'll take those carcasses, you'll turn it into raw meat. Why don't we set up some meals? So let's get, the only thing we can do is just this basic meal. How about we try to get maybe 10 of those. Now, the thing is, we have no ability to store food. Not at, a cool temperature. So the food is going to go off pretty quickly, I think. Pretty quickly. When they make something, we'll have a look at how long it's going to take to rot. But I don't want to make a ton of meals because we're not even going to be able to eat them fast enough. What we might explore, that I've seen some other folks playing Going Medieval doing, is underground storage. Because underground is going to be a cooler temperature and we can keep food a little bit longer. We'll have a think about that. There may be some mining expeditions today. I don't know, but there might be some mining. Okay, color me surprised. I throw up a backgammon table and Tafina and Eric are just having a vicious game of backgammon. They are just, it is backgammon war over here. They just jumped right into backgammon and said, we are going to backgammon the whole night away. Brinston, however, has more important things to do, like building the research table. Good job, Brinston. Well, it took Brinston well into the evening to finish building the research table, and he's so exhausted he's going to play backgammon by himself to kind of wind down, kind of cool out before he goes to bed. I get it, man. But now the research table is up, we have the research tab. So we can... Well, we create chronicles and other sort of manuscripts as we go along the research tree, and then we spend them on research. This is how I understand this. So right now, we walked in the door with 25 chronicles, and we have to start at the beginning with architecture, which will unlock wooden beams, because that's going to add stability to buildings. As I understand it, stability is a bit of a factor here. Buildings can be more or less stable, which is very important to know if someone is launching rocks at you with a trebuchet. So this requires nothing, and we've got 25 chronicles. We only need 15, so obviously the game is kind of setting us up to go ahead and unlock that. Thank you very much. But more importantly, what I'd really like to get is agriculture. Because, again, we have no idea how to grow anything at all. But I'm going to need 5 more chronicles for that. I need 15. I've only got 10. So if somebody could get on the research idea, I'd like you to produce some chronicles. Why don't you start with, 10? I mean, we're going to need them for a while. So just go ahead and keep producing those for a little bit. That actually, with the research going and the butchering and cooking thing going... It's probably about time to start sorting out people's job priorities. And this is going to look super familiar to anyone who's played other colony builders. It's very, very straightforward stuff. 3 to 1. 3 is low priority. 1 is high priority. Or you can just turn it off and they never do it. So who's good at things? Now, Brinston, you are definitely going to be 2 on hunting. I'm thinking about 1, but I don't want you to spend your entire time hunting if I earmark a whole pack of deer. Herd of deer? Murder of deer? Group of deer? Anyway, if I tell you to kill 5 or 6 deer, I don't want you to spend all of your waking hours doing that. So we're just going to keep you at number 2. What else are you good at? You're very good at carpentry, right? It's probably not going to come up immediately. It's going to take us a while to get into carpentry production. But yeah, be number 2 on that. I'd also... What else do I want you to do exactly? See, Eric is very good at the research, so you're going to be number 2 on research. You're also pretty good at cooking. Why don't you be 2 on cooking? Now, I thought Tafina was fairly good at cooking. She's not bad. She's not bad. Okay, so an 8, and, it'll go up over time. You're good at smithing. We're not really doing that right now, so I'm not going to waste a lot of priority on that. You are very interested in carpentry. We could go that route. Now, I recall somebody is fairly decent at botany. Brinston isn't, but he's very passionate about it. Very, very passionate. But the hunting is a little bit more important. You know what? We don't actually even know how to grow anything yet. So why don't you just stay at 3 on that, and I'll fidget with these later. There's not a lot we can actually do at the moment. We can't do any tailoring. We don't have any production benches for carpentry or anything like that. So... yeah, you know what? That's fine for right now. Although, Eric, I'd like you to be... Thank you for auto-saving. I'd like you to be 2 on construction because you're quite good at it and you're pretty interested in it. I'm just checking out the deer carcass over here. Just stop. Okay, that sounded weird when I said it out loud, but there was a reason for it. I wanted to see how long it was going to take to rot. 7 days and 4 hours. That's a decent amount of time. You guys are over here eating raw cabbages. If you cut up the deer carcass and cooked it, you wouldn't have to do that. But 7 days before that thing rots, basically at room temperature, that's not that bad. I can work with that. We can chop it up, get some food done. Eric's in here cooking. Eric, when you're done with that, I might prioritize. How would I prioritize that? Is it through the bench? Yeah, prioritize production. Okay. If I click on the deer, no, nothing happens. So I would prioritize the bench to tell you to do butchering activities, and you'll butcher the deer. I think that would be more valuable than just cooking the cabbages, Eric. Come here. Come here, Eric. I would like, no, whatever you're doing is wrong. Prioritize production on that. Let's get that deer chopped up, and then we can make some food out of it. Oh, right. We make waste. Ash pile. Yeah. I need to designate a stockpile for waste. That would be very, very smart. So they don't just keep leaving it on the floor. Let's go ahead and get that done. So a default stockpile for, not warfare, for dumping. And I don't really know where I want this. Put it out here just for right now, and I'll fidget with it later. Clear everything, and this is going to be just waste, and waste will incorporate rotten meat, rotten vegetables, and ash. Okay, great. Yeah, put any of that there, please. And Tafina's into the researching. Okay, not our strongest person. Eric is better at it, but Eric's doing some cooking, which is also valuable. Tafina, you'll build skill. It's fine. We all have to chip in around here. We can't have specialists right now. We all have to chip in a little bit. Well, now what is my next logical move? Indoor storage would probably be a very valuable idea, because some of this stuff is going to start to rot. I don't know if are the iron nuggets going to rot? No, they're not. Okay, but I bet probably these cloth will. Yeah, 12 days, actually. That's not very far away. 12 days, that cloth will decompose. What if we set up like an upstairs... Okay. Things are happening here. What if we, and by we I mean me, but what if we put another staircase here, and then I built yet another second floor there? Oh, P.S. You guys are done with this, so I would like to actually put a door here. Let's put a door right there. And then I'm going to effectively duplicate this side in the same way as the other side. We're going to need a lot more trees for that, I bet. That's a good crop over here. Guys, go do some mild deforestation over here when you get a chance. And I'm already seeing this is going to be kind of my production room. So I'm going to make this one big room. It's going to be nice and huge. We're going to have eventually many of our production facilities in here. Carpentry, smithing, that kind of thing. And then we'll put indoor storage up here too. Leave space for a couple of windows. The guys like it when they have windows. Everybody loves a good window, I say. And I've unlocked them. I may as well use some of these wooden beams. So put that there and then put another one there. Do I need them there? I don't know, maybe. I think they just look really cool, so I'm going to have them. Wow, they just ripped through that room. They got that done in no time at all. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, well, let's designate this whole thing as some storage. We're going to move... No, not a dumping stockpile. A regular stockpile, please. And we'll designate the whole room as storage. And then as we put benches in, it'll decrease the storage, but it's all going to be fine. So, all right, clear everything. Let's start from scratch here. Definitely apparel. No carcasses, no food. Materials, absolutely. Textiles, warfare, no waste, thank you. And books, I should probably put that next door in, Chronicles textbooks. Yeah, we're going to want to put that next door. I'll make a different one over there. So this is going to be clothing, materials, textiles, and weapons. Yeah, that sounds perfect. Okay. And then what I'd like to do... Oh, I should make that stockpile first. What I'd like to do is we'll make a little stockpile just over here, sort of like that. And this is just going to be the books. So just books goes over here. Now with all that done, I'm going to take this stockpile. How do I just delete this? How do I make it go away? Shrink zone, deconstruct. There we go. Now we technically have virtually nothing in storage, but they'll move it all somewhere eventually. And P.S. let's make sure that we get that limestone. Well, this place is starting to come together nicely. I'm liking this. Now, did I never put a floor up here, did I? Or any kind of roof. Yeah, we should probably do that. Let's do sorry about you guys researching in the rain. I'm wicked sorry about that. This one I'm actually going to put a roof on. So let's put the thatched roof there, and the thatched roof there. If I find out later I want a third floor, we can always reconstruct. That's no problem. But this place is really starting to come together now. Well, Brinston and Eric have decided to spend the morning playing backgammon, leaving Tafina to construct the entire roof. Oh, Eric's in. Eric felt guilty that Tafina's taken over the backgammon duties, and now Brinston doesn't want to play backgammon with Tafina. It's gotten very, very dramatic around here with the backgammon. I kind of regret it. I really wasn't keeping track. Did we make enough chronicles to do... Oh, no, a few more. Okay, just a few more chronicles, and we'll have enough to know how to grow food. I would think that's very valuable. The game is encouraging me to build up my defenses, which I find mildly worrying. What have we got in that regard? We've got wooden merlins and stick traps. Okay, it's probably not going to stop a lot of people. You know what? On that, just kind of had a thought. It was something we were messing around with when we did the live streams. I might create a bit of a sniper nest up here. Like somewhere for Brinston with his longbow to stand. But then I don't know what these buildings are going to be or where they're going to be or how they're going to fit into the broader structure. I'm going to think about it. For right now, I'm just going to leave everything as is because I'm kind of just making this all up as I go along. I have no architectural plans for this colony. I'm just throwing stuff together and hoping it all works out. Right, so the game was pretty clear about encouraging me to build up my defenses because I think we're about to get raided. Some said tales of the progeny eating people were poppycock, but they crossed themselves when Boyd appeared, escaped as the brutes were sharpening their knives. Okay, so Boyd is fleeing cannibals, and he's come to us. He's come to the Kingdom of Dave and said, yep, these guys will help out. So we can just slam the door in his face. What are my options there? You know, people are going to be sad about that because we let an innocent person probably get eaten. Or we can help him, which is, you know, ideal. What do you like, Boyd Beck? I mean, apart from being tasty, apparently. You are really good at animal handling. That's not going to come up in the near future. You are an amazing doctor. You have a 20 medicine skill and a 19 melee, and you're interested in it. Your other skills exist, apart from smithing, but I really don't care if you can do smithing. Well, I definitely want you for the colony. There's no question of that, but we are going to get attacked. We are absolutely going to get attacked. Yeah, we're definitely taking him. Definitely. I need another bedroom now. Dang it. He needs tending, too. Where are we? We're over here. He needs tending, and I need another bedroom. The heck am I going to put another bedroom? I had this planned for 3, Boyd. All right, well, what I can do is just begin to extend on this side, and we'll make another bedroom over here. Boyd, I'm probably not doing windows for you, just so as you know, because if we keep getting more colonists, I'm going to keep expanding, and there's just it's not going to work out, Boyd. It's not going to work out. I mean, welcome. You seem really, really solid, especially with that whole being a doctor thing. Unfortunately, you yourself need a doctor, and we'll put a bed down for you. I don't remember. We can't earmark these as like medical beds, right? No. There's not a lot we can do with the beds. It is, again, a bit of a free-for-all. But Boyd, wait. Boyd's treating Brinston. No, Brinston's treating Boyd. Sorry, the names got a little confusing there. Brinston, are you actually any good at that? You mean you can apply basic first aid? Okay, cool. Right on. At bare minimum, the game is very clear about when we're getting attacked. It's not going to be a surprise. We've got 20 hours and 46 minutes. I have no idea if this is true or not, but I'm going to guess if Boyd came from over here, the attackers are going to come from over here. That kind of seems right, which sort of accelerates my idea. What is your problem over here? What's your problem? Not enough resources, really. Oh, did we go through all of the deer? Because I'm seeing 8 raw meat here. Okay. We could earmark another deer. We've probably got the time to do that. This one right here. Somebody go slaughter that before the cannibals come and try to eat us. It does look like we finished, or at least we finished enough chronicles to research agriculture. Yes, I could go to furniture, but, well, I mean, that's just furniture. It is a better bed, though. I bet they'd like that. And some chairs and some... No, we've got to get some food. No, it's clearly going to be agriculture. There's no question of that. There would be no other place I would go at this point. However, we should get some more chronicles earmarked. Yeah, let's get, I don't know, a bunch. And I had a thought about this in the first one about Eric and his combat abilities. You're terrible at marksmanship, but You're terrible at melee too, but you're going to get better. I'm trying to just figure out what to do with this bow because Boyd... You know what, Boyd? Can you go get that bow, please? Okay, that'll be 2 ranged people and 2 melee people. I think that'll be okay for an attack. Boyd's still banged up, which is not okay, but we'll try to learn to cope with it. I don't know how many enemies are coming. I think it might have said on the little alert screen, but I've forgotten it because, you know, welcome to the channel. I totally missed it, but Brinston definitely went and got that deer. He just chopped it up right then, so that should be a little bit more food we can get kicking along. That'll be good. Yep, we are indeed making some food. Why don't we just tick that up a little bit? 16 hours until some more enemies come along. What if we grabbed a rabbit in the meantime, just to sort of practice? You know, the barbarian cannibals are coming, but we can practice by shooting a rabbit. Yeah, Brinston is just all over this. Ace Sniper Hunter is off to get a rabbit. Let me see how you do with this. What are your chances? You got that? I can't even tell if you hit that. It's running away a lot, Brinston. Rabbits are kind of known for running away. You might have anticipated that. It took a couple more shots, but Brinston got it. Brinston nailed it. Oh, what is this over here? Is that more limestone? Yeah, totally have that. There's nothing we can do with it right now, but we'll have it. All right, what are we at? 15 hours until the raid? Okay. Kind of thinking, you know what? While we've got just a tiny little bit of time, I'm just going to experiment with my sniper nest idea and see how it works out. And I recall somebody in the comments of the live stream saying we should put floors on this. Now, they seem to have no trouble walking across the top of the wall sections, but I will put some floor sections in just in case. Just in case. If anything, it'll look prettier. That's really the important part when it's my channel. It'll look prettier. So we'll put some wall sections up there. And again, the fence is not really going to snap the way I want it to, is it? Not really. I mean, I could put it like that, but no, it's not aesthetically what I want it to be. Speaking of floors, though, I should get something over the new bedroom. I'll have a think about how we expand the top floor, so I'm just going to put a floor on it for right now. Where are we at? 7 hours, and we're getting raided. Everyone's up. Boyd's having a bit of a bad day. It's probably the slavery and cannibalism thing, Boyd. Yeah, welcome to my world. I have to build one over here that matches, otherwise it's just going to completely make me nuts. It's got to be symmetrical like that. I actually love asymmetry, but I also like symmetry. I'm a very complicated person. That's not true. I'm actually a very easy person to understand, but I have to make those match. All right, great. So now that we've moved the cloth into an indoor area, it's not deteriorating anymore. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Guys, an hour to the cannibals come running. Everybody ready? Boyd, I see you're going to do some last-minute backgammon in case that's the last backgammon of your life. I see what you're going with there. Tafina's just busy with research. Tafina has no interest in this raid. Just, you know, reading stuff, figuring out how things work. No problem with the cannibals coming. Yep, the cannibals are here. We do have another chance to give Boyd back, but no. We're going to keep Boyd. Thank you very much. Alrighty. Make arms, ready for battle. What do we got? I actually do know how to draft people. Thank you. We've got 3 of them. 3 of them. Okay. And where are we in relation to them? Oh, Brinston. Whoa, Brinston. Hang on. You're a little caught out of position there. Okay. What are you doing, by the way? Oh, you're hauling things to a stockpile. Okay. I think this is going to work primarily like anything else, where I'm just going to draw a box around people and then draft them. Everybody for right now, they're on the wrong side of my sniper nest. Most frustrating. Okay, come over here, and then we'll just kind of get ready here. All right, Boyd, why don't you come back here? And Brinston, there's no way you can get up there, right? No, there isn't. Darn it. That was my whole point of building those sniper nests. I'll maybe have to duplicate them on this side. Think about how to set that up. Tafina and Eric, you're obviously the close combat guys. You're just going to be right up front, ready to charge in. And then Boyd and Brinston are hopefully going to cover you. Boyd, why don't we move you? What's the range on your bow? Right about there. That's not bad. Why don't you come over here? No, don't do black currants, Boyd. That's very silly. Why would you do that? Come over here. I think this is all going to work out. And then Brinston, that's your radius there. Okay, I think we're as ready as we're going to be. Yep, they're charging in. Here they come. Here they come. Okay, this guy, Elmer here, just kind of came in on his own. The other two are right behind him. That may work to our advantage. So I'm going to let him get a little bit closer. There we go. Brinston and Boyd have got eyes on him. And I'm going to send in Tafina and Eric to charge. So off you go. Yep. Oh, wow. We just put him right down. And look, Eric already boosted in melee. Eric is so interested in stabbing people. It's just been a lifelong passion, and he's finally able to execute it. All right, here come the other two. Here come the other two. Why don't we charge Michael here while Brinston and Boyd cover us? Okay, Michael could be going down a little bit faster. Little more stabbing, maybe? How about we stabbed more? Eric, you've chosen to stab somebody else. Not actually what I wanted you to do. I want you to stab this guy. There, yeah, come on. Oh, bad hits Tafina there. Oh, Tafina, how are you doing? All right, Boyd, you want to pick up the pace here? I mean, he's right in front of you. Eric went up to 3 in melee. Eric's going to be a master stabby guy by the end of this fight. And yeah, everybody just take out the last one. Yeah, Victory. Got it. Thank you, Victory. I'm still seeing one cannibal left alive, so we're going to finish the job here. Maybe. You guys want to get after him? Yeah, Eric? You want to charge? Okay, he might get off the map. Come on, guys. Can you just get Gregor? All right, you know what? Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. You guys come back here. Eric, you're actually pretty badly wounded, so why don't we just let that one go, man? Just let it go. Everyone can be undrafted. And you should all be on... that's what I forgot to do with the job priorities. You all need to be on number 1 for convalescence. If you're sick or injured, you rest, okay? You take care of yourselves around here. And we got some stuff. So how about we said we can have all of this? All of this. No, have it, please. There we go. I need to dig some graves. But Boyd, come here. What did you walk in the door with? Flimsy wool winter clothes. Okay. Fair enough. So you don't really need anything. What do we got here? Iron mail armor. Well, that's got to be pretty good, except it isn't. It's only got a 2% armor rating. I wonder if that's because it's so beat up. Huh, I don't know. I also don't know if we have traders in this game yet, so I don't know if it's worth keeping all of this. I mean, this leather helmet's not bad. I'm going to give that to Eric, because Eric's going to be, like, up front and hitting people. Have that helmet. Anything else, just, I don't know, I'm sorry, you're so wounded, you're bleeding out here, but I made you go put a hat on. Really sorry about that, Eric. You can go back to bed. I forgot about that, man. The last thing I want to do is get some farms going. We actually need things. So we can grow cabbages. We can grow flax, and that's going to do food, oil, and linen. Carrots, okay, I understand carrots. I understand beets. Barley, I believe that leads to ale. Herbs, okay, medicinal, got it. Red currants, there's a lot of those in the area. I don't think we need to plant those. Tall grass, and that's going to make hay. Okay, well, we need that for the roofs right now, or trees. All right, let's stick to food. Food. How about we had carrots? Because, again, I understand carrots. I know what carrots are and how they work. How about we did that as carrots? And, sure, some beets. Under some conditions, I can enjoy a beet or two. Not commonly. It's not my go-to vegetable. But, you know, if it's in the right place at the right time, I'll eat a beet. Cabbages? Maybe? You know what? I'm going to get the flax. We're not tailoring right now. But if I've learned anything from other colony builders, and I kind of have, it's get the cotton in early. Start that being planted early. I may as well round it out with a 4th plot, otherwise I'm going to go nuts. So yeah, I guess cabbages. We're going to have cabbages. And that's probably an excellent place to call it on Going Medieval for today. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Do please let me know what you are thinking of Going Medieval, and we'll pick up some more of this next time. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. This isn't personal, actually.
I don't know any of you. I'm Space Commander Awesome, and I'm having a weird kind of day here.
Were you playing with the dead guy's zither? That sounded so much better in my head than when it came out of my mouth.